What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Spider-Man Far From Home was a far more dense movie than I thought it would be, so much so that it warranted an immediate second viewing. Granted, it had the intense job of wrapping up the entirety of the Infinity Saga in the first 23 films, but with the light themes of love between MJ and Peter Parker and a high school class trip, on its surface level, it plays as a summer blockbuster and a very nice comedic reprieve from the heaviness of Avengers Endgame. But not so fast. Once I saw it for a second time, it actually opened up more implications about Phase 4 and perhaps Phase 3 than we ever thought possible, including one enormous Easter egg that I'm not sure they're forecasting for the future, but if they are, certainly has enormous implications for some plot lines we may see down the road. And even if it doesn't work as a forecaster, slight foreshadowing, rather as an Easter egg itself, we're going to break down the Marvel zombies in Spider-Man Far From Home. Definitely was an amazing scene, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, while Far From Home was anything but your typical Spider-Man outing, they showed us a new side of Peter Parker and his abilities that hadn't been highlighted in the films before. They definitely stopped short of giving us a zombie Peter Parker, which for the record would have gone a long way in competing for that weirdness factor with Into the Spider-Verse, but they definitely gave us an Easter egg that keyed in on a fan favorite storyline, a limited 5-issue run from the mid-2000s written by Robert Kirkland called Marvel Zombies. And if you're wondering, yes, they were definitely cashing in on the purchase power of Walking Dead's popularity in the mid-2000s. Look here on the cover, you can clearly see that's what they're going for. Also, if you're wondering, yes, Peter Parker himself does turn into a zombie during that run. Most of the major heroes do. It takes place on an alternate timeline, 2149, and I think they were playing on that considering Mysterio was lying about the multiverse. They had already dropped some other multiverse Easter eggs inside this movie as well, so it was cool for them to play on this. But during that scene where he's fighting Mysterio for the first time, and Mysterio is really employing all of the illusions to make that scene look the way that it is, it really smacked hard of what we saw during Doctor Strange, and I loved it about that. And it also practically grounded something that would have been really hard in the past for, I think, cinematographers to try to translate typical Spider-Man fights with Mysterio onto the big screen, but in this way they did it perfectly. And when Tony Stark rises from the grave, it makes this serious impact not only on the audience but on the film itself, given the horror and the tension and anxiety that's going on in the scene. And then you see an actual grotesque. You see Tony Stark as a zombie. Now, this is an awesome Easter egg hinting at something that happened in the multiverse, and like I said, a fan favorite storyline, ubiquitous amongst most of us. Even if you don't know the particulars of what happened, there's a good chance you've still heard of the Marvel Zombies brand. Also, it's only a 5-issue run. If you have any interest in reading it at all, highly recommended. It's something different. I know they were trying to cash in on that Walking Dead purchase power. Like I said, it's still pretty well written and the art's awesome as well. Now, whether Spider-Man Far From Home seems to implicate this could happen in the future or not is quite the reach. That's something completely different from Marvel, and also you'd have to have all of the heroes catch the same infected disease that crashes to the Earth. It would definitely ruin this timeline, and unless they plan on pulling a Rick and Morty where they can just hop to a bunch of other timelines and leave that ruined one behind, it would definitely muck things up. It's also a little bit of a trope for them to have to do a zombie movie where they fight for a cure, and I'm just not sure that Marvel needs to do that. But then again, with 23 films down and 25 left to go, maybe they are running out of ideas. Now, there are some other storylines in which armies of the dead, quote unquote, have been used, namely by Black Panther against God King Doom, and also Hela has raised the dead before as well, and I believe Thor has, and 2 out of those 3 people are still prominent in the MCU. We don't exactly know what happened to Hela. She may be dead, Surtur may have killed her, she still may be bouncing around. Either way, there's a chance that could happen in the future, but when it comes to specifically Marvel Zombies, I think this Easter egg in Spider-Man Far From Home is probably the closest we're going to see ever in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments about this. How awesome was it to see that? Did it freak you out? I know the grotesque was was a little odd. In a Marvel movie, they don't usually go that far, but I actually rather enjoyed that scene and all the fight scenes with Mysterio. I'm glad they took it to that place and the way they did it. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like the video, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 500,000 subscriber mark. All you have to do, like the video, make sure to comment on it, hit the notification bell, then hit the subscribe button. You're entered to win automatically. We're also giving away another PlayStation over on my Spotify account, Allfires. If you have a Spotify account, great. If you don't, it's free to make one. All you need is an email. Follow the link down in the description in the comments below over to my Spotify account, Allfires. Follow it, then stream the song and screenshot that, then send the screenshot to everythingalwaysYT at gmail.com. I also put that down in the same link and description in the comments so you can read it. Send it over there. Far fewer people are going to do this than sub here at the channel. It'll greatly boost your odds of winning a PlayStation 4 Pro, and we're about 70% of the way there for that giveaway. If you want to be entered to win any of the stuff here at the channel, all you have to do, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, like and comment on the video. And the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.